Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the Kenya Kwanza coalition has proved to be a coalition of war. And this has happened severally. So it is beyond any reasonable doubt that this is a coalition of war. Always there is a fight when they meet, even with the Azimio side, and even among themselves. We are seeing them advancing the same war. Imagine of the majority whip in the National Assembly. Mtu mwenye anaendesha gari iko na bendera ya serikali, mambo kama hayo. Silvanus Osoro. He makes his way to Bomet County. Then after getting to Bomet, he wants to lecture leaders. We understand there is a emerging difference between the senator and the governor of Bomet. Sasa tuko na mambo ya Barachok, is it Barachok and Senator Sege. They have their own differences. So Osoro got to Bomet and is sorting out the issue of kingpin. Huyu anataka kuonekana ndio kiongozi, huyu anataka kuonekana ndio kiongozi. Then his way of sorting out that is by going to an extent of promising to give handouts to those fractions supporting different leaders. But seemingly, even after promising to give handouts, it was falling to a deaf yes. The crowd was uncontrolled, and they managed to stop Osoro from addressing. Osoro had to run for his dear life. And of course, the only way to secure Osoro was to whisk him away. And this is exactly what happened in Bomet County.
Panga kabisa. Sasa wewe ukipiga kelele hapa utakula pesa. Wewe unafikiria mimi maskini? Tulia chini. Waambie Kipkeleka atakimbia hapa atengeneze pesa. Wewe ukitulia hapa hata nyinyi wote mkitulia, hii uwanja mko wachache, bila panganga na hivi hapa watu wanakula 200 wakienda. Hivi vitu ndogo sana. Unanyamaza ninazungumza alafu nakulipa. Unanyamaza na uzungumza alafu nakulipa. Ama namna gani wa mama kule? Ukitulia nyinyi wote, hii malipo iko. Mimi nimekuwa bunge sasa siku nyingi na nimetengeneza kitu ya kutosha. Unafikiri nimeingia suzi? Na mimi ndio chief whip kule bungeni. Hawa watu wote, hawa wabunge wote mimi ndio nawasimamia. Na wakitaka hata kuenda ng'ambo lazima wakuje kidogo kwa ofisi yangu, wananiachia yangu ndio wanaenda. Mmoja hapa atakuja kuwapanga. Tulia. Wale wote ambao wako hapa juu tushuke chini. Tushuke chini tafadhali. Tushuke chini. Wale wote wako juu tushuke chini. Tushuke chini tujipange sasa. Wale wote wako hapa juu tushuke chini. Wale wote wako hapa tushuke chini. Tushuke chini tafadhali. Tushuke chini.
Now we are continuing with this Punchline discussion, but just a quick request. For those who are watching and you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, it is emerging clear that Kenya Kwanza government should be told that even handouts cannot save them. Osoro has attempted that song of handouts to mislead or to silence the crowd, but they had an intention. Fraction ya kwanza ya Baranchok, ingine ya Sligay. So, him being a majority whip, he was supposed to play a neutral role. But because of the corruption money that is bragging about, he's saying that I have served there for long and I have some money. The money he's talking about is our taxpayers' money. But those fractions could not listen to Osoro. They had no any interest with his money. Instead, they wanted him to stop, and they managed to silence him. We know this is a behavior that Osoro has had for long. Osoro is always thriving in war. He attempted on Governor Simba Arati, but Arati taught him a lesson. In a burial, on a pulpit, in front of men of cloth. Osoro did not fear even pastors. He attempted to attack Governor Simba Arati. Lakini alionyeshwa vumbi. So that character, the behavior, is still deep in him. And because of egocentric, now that he is holding to a leadership position, he took the same issue. Sorry for that, the power went off, and therefore, we are now using solar. Now, I was saying that Osoro, with this character, he's taking that behavior to Bomet, and they want to play the neutral role, or he wants to show leadership in Bomet. But the rejection is real. There is a lesson here he has to learn, that it has reached a level where his money cannot save him. Imagine when people hear about handouts. But it is clear here, they did not care about his handouts. The two fractions did not stop. They never gave him a chance to address them. Because he failed. Inafaa ajue siasa za Kisii sio siasa za Bomet. And you cannot lecture the two fractions in Bomet. But again, the same way he was treated in Kisii is the same way he's being treated in Bomet. Rejection in Kisii, rejection in Bomet. These are the kind of leaders that are close to William Samoei Ruto. The only solution they would see is a solution of resorting to handout to solve the problem, rather than using your own brain, the wisdom, leadership wisdom, the knowledge. They are failing on that. Wakiona shida tu kitu wanakimbilia pesa, handouts, ndawapea pesa hapa na pale. People say no. Wachana na siasa ya wapi? Ya Bomet. I'm wondering why the difference between the governor and the senator, because we are aware that Governor Borchok took over office immediately when they had just won an election, and the former governor died. That lady. So he served that term, and now he seeked for a re-election. That means he's serving second term. This confirms that he cannot seek for the re-election. Ameserve term mbili, sababu ile ingine alisign contract akaserve. Ako hapa anaserve ingine. Ikimalizika ni nyumbani. But I'm wondering what the difference there. What are they fighting for? Because if the senator, then maybe senator is seeking for maybe being the next governor. Borachoka atakuwa anaitisha kiti gani? Ya usenata ama ya ugavana? Sijui kama sheria inaruhusu. He served that term, ako kwa ingine hapa. Yule mama hakukaa. Nadhani alikuwa amefanya ilikuwa miezi ama ni mwaka. Hakukaa. So he served the entire term. But soon we will get to understand their difference, real difference. Of course, we have the issue of oversight also. The senator would want to do his oversight. But again, in oversight issues, again, the governor has to be responsible and answerable. Those should be some of the reasons why they're having their differences. But above all, everyone is feeling to be a kingpin. But again, we are aware that UDA party iko stronghold yao uko Rift Valley. Bomet being part of the UDA strongholds. So the governor, like Mandago, he might be trying to remain at the top of the party politics. But how do you do it? You try to fight your immediate strong opponent. So with this, these fractions are yet to agree to unite in any way. But Osoro cannot sort out the problem because he has failed to show leadership. Instead, the only thing he can show off it is handouts. Tell me how can Osoro advise William Ruto if the only thing he can sort to solving a problem is to give handouts? And I end up Bomet and anakuwa rejected. How do you whip when you fail to bring the people together? How do you manage to whip? No wonder siku ingine walisema pesa ilitembea, na at one point it was heard on camera talking about how they made some members of parliament busy during the finance bill 2024. The 2023-2024 finance bill. So the only thing they know is handouts. And now the man is being ashamed in public. Sasa, the perception is that Osoro was just from Bomet. He has been rejected. So how do you whip the party when you are being rejected? Na hiyo ndio siasa ya Kenya kwanza.